Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, here it is, Friday night. Don't know what happened yet again. YouTube often does that. I update the thumbnail to the stream and... sorry about that. It leaves the old thumbnail. I just tried to change it again. Hopefully now it shows the Snow Bros thumbnail. But yes, we are playing Snow Bros tonight. We are not playing Source of Madness again. I mean, I think we... Like, I'm not saying... I think we saw what we needed to see from that game. Like, it's a niche game. You're gonna love it if you want the atmosphere. We saw what we needed to see. Yeah, so we're gonna be playing Snow Bros tonight, which is a reinvigorated old arcade franchise. And I'll be honest, this is one of the rare arcade franchises that I have never played the original. Where's my controller? It's over there. Give me a sec. So honestly, it's really weird. A lot of people have been talking about it and they're like, oh yeah, I remember this from the arcades. Personally, I don't remember this one from the arcades, and that's really rare. But yeah, we're gonna be playing that tonight. And now I did not buy the Monster Challenge DLC because it's one mode, and I am gonna be picking up the physical edition of this from PlayAsia. So I didn't want to go overboard. Like, I'm already double dipping by buying the digital version, which was like 20 something bucks. So I'm not gonna buy the Monster Challenge as well, because I think the DLC comes with the physical edition. If not, I'll buy the DLC when I get the physical edition. But yeah, we're gonna be having some arcade fun tonight. So since I've never played this one, I don't know how good I'll be, but we will try and do our best to play the game and have some fun. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one, John G. So I'm gonna say hi to people that I see right now in the chat. So we have, you have to tell me how to say your name, but Nanak Strife Inc. I'm sure I'm murdering that, but good evening. We have Juan. Hey man, John G. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for showing up. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Don't worry, by the way, guys, when we're gonna switch over to the gameplay, I'll put the bigger view where we're gonna really focus on the game. I just like being able to talk to you guys at the beginning. In this one, it's a little more cozy. And like I said in the previous streams, I'm for a while, at least stream-wise, I don't want the green screen. I'm tired of just being like a floating man in front of a game. I prefer being like relaxed, laying back here, not have to be worried about, is the green screen right? Am I hitting the green screen when I'm moving around and stuff like that? I'm doing very well. Hey Rickard, hey Wild One. Yes, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm doing well. We had a big week though on the channel though. Honestly, I am super happy. I managed to get out both reviews that I really wanted to get out. I managed to get out all the videos, and we have more upcoming reviews for next week. Like, it's fun because for a little while, I'd fallen behind. Personal stuff was happening and we were like a little behind, but I really find that this week, finally, everything's getting back into place and I'm feeling really good. So it's, I'm happy by where we are. Like, not that I was unhappy, but I'm feeling even better now about where we are right now. Top of it, by the way, we're home alone. Kids are out. The only two people in the house beside me are the cat and dog. So we might hear them running after each other because I threw the cat out, especially since this is a new game. Nanaki Red 13. Okay, so I'll try and remember that, Nanaki. If I do not, just remind me. And Nanaki Red 13. Awesome. But yeah, so we're gonna be hopefully having some fun tonight. And I'm gonna want to talk to all of you guys a lot. Like, I want us to take this easy. It's an arcade game. I don't think we're gonna get to survival. Let's look at the game modes here, but I don't think we're gonna get to survival because in arcade we have 50 floors. In the original version to 80, and at the top Satan awaits. So we have like somewhere between 50 and 80 floors. I'm not too sure what they were saying. Arcade remake mode from 50 floors in the original version to 80. Ah, okay. So we have 80 in this version. Then survival is you get 1 life and you're trying to get a high score. I don't think we're going to be working on that tonight because that seems more like a thing once you have the game down and you're really going for high scores. The monster challenge, apparently you can play as the monsters. It's DLC. Maybe we'll revisit that in the future, like I said, when I get the physical. G Fuel is on tap tonight. I need a boost yet again. Honestly, lately, Friday nights, I've been needing boosts, which is why I'm also thinking of maybe going back to streaming on Thursdays eventually, just because I feel like Fridays, by the end of the week, I'm like, I'm looking forward to the stream, but at the same time, I'm like mellow. And if I start drinking, I think I'll get too mellow. But yeah. So, hey, Foxy Kirby, by the way. I answered your question, but I didn't say hi. Rickard L says, I have to say that my channel is a hidden gem on YouTube. Awesome content. Well, that is so nice. And I deserve way more viewers. Honestly, it's the quality, not the quantity. We often say that in life, but honestly, I'd rather have the 13,000 viewers we have and have an awesome community where most of you are all positive and I don't have to worry about people dropping on a regular basis crappy comments on the channel than to have 200,000 viewers and like have a bunch of negativity. I'm not saying we're not going to get there one day, but you know, to me it's not about the size, it's about having a place where we can chat, have fun, and just play games, honestly. That's it. It's not beer tonight, it's G Fuel. I have, it's the Crash Bandicoot G Fuel. The Wampa Fruit. So, because I'm boosting myself on energy tonight. And I didn't go pick up beer for the weekend yet. I'm going to do that tomorrow because I'm going over to my parents' place. We have to put on the summer tires on the car. I'm behind on that. But the last few weekends have been like crazy over here. But yeah. So yeah, we were looking, there's Monster Challenge, which we won't do tonight. Then we have Time Attack, which is a mode which you must clear all stages as fast as possible. Yet again, I think we're going to be focusing mostly on arcade tonight. And the scoreboard, we can check the scoreboard and the options. One thing I did check, by the way, no problem, don't worry about it, Fox Kirby, it's not at all an issue. Dragon Gaming says this channel is chill and I love it. Well, I'm glad that you're loving it. It's you know, it's my own thing. Like, I don't want to do things just for popularity. I'm doing things because I want to do it my way. But and hopefully you guys like it. Champ Dancer, hello, 15 goals again in the Battle of Alberta. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to see the playoff game for the Rocket on Sunday. I'm going to the arena here in Laval. I'm going to see the Rocket on Sunday night. So I'm going to go see a playoff game. Although the Canadians are not, like, the official NHL team is out, the AHL team is doing very well. So I'm going to be going to see the game on Sunday. What flavor of G Fuel? It's Wampa Fruit. It's the Crash Bandicoot flavor. Wampa Fruit. I alternate that with the Mega Potion from my god, Monster Hunter. And basically, Wampa Fruit is like mango-ish. It's like a mango-y taste. And the other one, the Mega Potion, is like I would say pineapple is the primary taste there. Yeah, Games for Human People. Hey, you won a gift card this week, Games for Human People. I don't know if you answered the pinned comment yet, but I love your name, by the way. Games for Human People, freaking awesome. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys the visual options for this game. Let's it's actually really awesome. Normally, I like when games give you the option of like scan lines and not scan lines. But often I personally don't use them because I find them aggressive. But I find here they're super well done. Number one, you have the basic color screen. You can play in green. And I find it gives a real Game Boy-ish aspect. It might be a little crazy on your screens, but wait till I turn on the scan lines. Now it looks really awesome. And I find that the scan lines are done really well where they're not trying too much to imitate a CRT, but it gives a nice retro feeling. And I actually really like the black and white as well. The black and white, like either in, and I find it looks even better in CRT. Because it's weird, it's like the definition gets better in CRT, like you have a certain depth to the color. So I just want to point that out. It's very rare that even though I appreciate that the options are there, because more options in games are always better, it's rare that I personally use them. I might, if I start playing this game on a regular basis, use it. However, for tonight, we will stick with the color normal, just because since maybe we'll switch it up later, but we'll start with normal colors. Just because I think most people are going to be playing the game in this style, and I want to show the game off as most people are going to be playing it. Champ Dancer, my friends moved to Seattle and went to a Kraken game. They are unfortunately Blackhawks fans, and says a Red Wings fan. Yeah, you're gonna hate me, but my American team is the Blackhawks. Like, what, you know, like if I had to choose an American team that I would like to back, it's the Blackhawks. Obviously they've lost some since they're like almost dynasty years, because think back, like I would say like 5 or 6 seasons, the Blackhawks were almost becoming a dynasty. But we all know that because of the cap in hockey, real dynasties are almost impossible, like in football and baseball and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, at least we're getting the top pick overall for my Canadians this year. But yeah, we're gonna Rob German is like Hawks, so we have some Hawks fans, I guess, which is always good. But like I said, you know, my heart is, I'm a Canadians fan. I'm from Montreal. There's no way I cannot be a Canadians fan. So that's what's up. Anyway, let's start playing a bit, because we've been talking for like 10-15 minutes. Let's at least start playing a bit before we keep chatting along. I feel like tonight I'm going to be talking a lot, because I'm chill. Oh, and man, I'm getting 2 limited run games have finally mailed. It is not Castlevania Ultimate, which for God's sake, I want to have one day eventually. I'm starting to get like frustrated at not having it. But I have 2 other limited run games that mailed together. I'll show you guys the confirmation later. And those are 2 games that when we get them, even though they're not new games, I do think we're going to play on stream, because I've been waiting for the physical editions for a while. I'm going to open them and yeah, I'm going to play it. Champ Dancer, you can always switch. LOL, no hate. We just went to college together and always have each other's crap about our teams. No problem. Yeah, honestly, I don't have hate for teams. Like I said, there's teams I don't like to support, like the Maple Leafs that are out. But there are other teams that, like, I personally don't have hate for teams. So I get where you're coming from. So we're gonna switch to the mainstream. If I'm too big, let me know. I'll make myself a tiny bit smaller here. And I can always make myself even smaller, or switch myself to another corner if we need so. Let me just get a couple of things here online. Yeah, we want this. There we go. Okay, that is good. And yes, we want. Probably hear my dog running back and forth upstairs. Most likely running after the cat. If you guys are talking, just give me a minute. I do not have the chat on screen right now. I will have it in 2 seconds. Boom. Jumping Bear, you are not Batman. I'm Batman. If there's anyone who's Batman here, I'm Batman. I'm not gonna have this discussion again. It's funny because me and Bear watch a lot of the same Twitch channels, and we often see each other in the comments. And we were in Wolf Den's podcast this week, and I think we were talking more than anyone else in the chat for at least a good 5-10 minutes, giving us ourselves crap. But yeah. Yeah, the multiverse game looks really good. I agree with you there, Champ Dancer. And I mean, I was almost tempted on asking for a code to the alpha and doing like some Xbox content, because it's unfortunately not on Switch. I'm hoping we might get a Switch version later, but I'm thinking the Switch maybe has problems with the online with the other consoles, which is why the Switch doesn't have. Because graphically, I don't think it would be that much of a stretch from what I saw. But anyway, we'll check that out. I'll check that out. Maybe when it gets into like beta, we can do it on stream if it's an open beta or something like that. Because I don't feel like asking for a code if I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna do something with it. But yeah. Rickard, everyone here knows that you're Deadpool from my Halloween stream. Yeah, exactly. That's freaking funny. It's funny because actually one of the only costumes I don't have for superheroes. Sorry, Nightbot's being a little aggressive once kilo, so I'm not sure why it deleted your message, but what? Yeah, I can see it. So sorry about that. It's I just prevented that to prevent the sort of spams we were getting of like these adult channels at one point were coming into chat and like spamming consecutively stuff. So I put Nightbot to prevent people from spamming like links, and I don't know why it saw your comment as a link, but whatever. I can see your comment. Sorry about that, 1 kilos. But yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, it's that I was saying it's funny because one of the only superhero costumes I don't have is Batman, but I don't have a Batman costume not because I don't want to be Batman. It's because I find that the cheap Batman costumes are too crappy, and the expensive Batman costumes are too expensive, and I can't find like a medium-priced Batman costume that I find is decent, but not overpriced. So. But when I do, that is definitely a Halloween costume that I'm going to pick up and put in my stuff. Because I have Superman, I have Deadpool, I have Green Lantern, I have Wolverine, I have Hulk. Like, I have a crap ton of Halloween costumes over the years, and I keep them all, like, in super pristine shape. But, anyway, I will look around. I'd actually like I'd like an Arkham costume. If I got a Batman, I'd like one from the Arkham series, because I do find that visually, the Arkham series is the Batman that looks the most functional, like armor-wise and activity-wise. But yeah. Anyway, let's get to the game a bit. Arcade mode. Let's get this started. Oh, we're getting some story. Peaceful Snowland. One day, King Artish of Kingdom Hoteda invades Snowland. Oh, he's a mean guy. The twin princes of Snowland, Nick and Tom, try to stop him, but in turn are transformed into snowmen by the curse of King Artich. Okay. Chap Dancer, you met Adam West at a convention, I guess? I know he used to do a lot of them. The twin princesses, Puri Puri and Poochie Poochie, are abducted. They really went all out in the names. Puri Puri and Poochie Poochie. And Snowland began melting down and disappearing. Nick and Tom start their long journey to regain peace in Snowland. Well, there's a storyline to this arcade game, which isn't always the case. Actually, there was one in Cotton this week as well, but that one was just ridiculous. Okay. Ooh. So, jumping and throwing. Wow. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Well, I guess we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. But I just sort of jumped into it there. So, I'm guessing jump and shoot these guys. Wow. Okay, I don't know if that was on purpose, but sure, that'll work. I'll be honest, I don't quite know what I'm doing right now. Oh, dang. Obviously, cannot touch them, which is probably classic for an arcade game. Nope, speed up again. Okay, so far this seems to be the primary principle is make a ball and then throw it at the other guys. Oh, super move. Oh, nice. So super move, I guess we can just ram into them. Honestly, so far it looks like fun. Oh, dang. Lost another life there. I guess the top left there, I guess the little... Oh. Oh, that ended quick. But we have credits, so let's take another one. So it's arcade style, by the way. I think we can give ourselves as many credits as we want. Yeah. So I saw that the button for adding credits is there. Like, we just have 20 credits now. Ah. Okay. The only sucky part is that if we lose all our lives, I think we have to... Oh my god. That guy, like... like, every time I'm coming up there, he's, like, shooting fire at me. I'm, like, scared of the fire-throwing guy. Oh, I think we just nailed them. There we go. Grab our food. Come on. So, by the way, I'm using the D-pad. I'm using my SN30 Pro 2. And I'm using the D-pad right now. But we can move with the joystick. And I actually think I'm going to move over to the joystick. I know this is odd for an arcade game, but I feel like it's not being responsive when I'm changing directions. Like, what the heck? That is super weird. I was spamming left there, and it was just not going left. Oh my god. Okay. These two guys are out of there. Oh, speed up. Oof. Oof. Okay, this is getting, I'm not gonna say super challenging, but you can see that this is a quarter muncher. Like, if we were in arcades, oh my god, this would have just ate like 3 of my quarters in like 2 levels. I think we were like we were having like beginner's luck there for those first few levels. And I feel like this guy, if he comes up here, we can knock the other ones out. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh, I want that potion. Now there's one thing, I really can't jump down, by the way. So we can only jump up, but when I'm on a platform, I can't jump down. There we go. Oh, I don't know what that Halloween head guy was, what the pumpkin head guy was, but we'll try and figure it out further down the road. It's weird because, like, if you get to the top, yeah, that's what... Like, I think you need to always get to the top as fast as possible because you can sort of combo and, like, knock everyone out of the level, like, right away. The only thing at the top is you sort of have to navigate around all the other characters. Oh, like that. So honestly, it's almost like, yeah, it's like a fun house, but it's almost like a puzzle platformer. Because if you think of it, there's a lot of elements that are similar to a puzzle platformer. Because you basically have to figure out where the best place to be positioned is on each level. The speed up, snow, and power shot. Oh, floor 10. Oh, we're at a boss. I don't know if I'm just supposed to mash him. Wah. Oh, dang. He just one-shot me there. Okay. Now we don't have our power up. So we're getting score points, so I assume this is doing damage. Dang. I'm thinking we have to throw... Oh, okay, that does damage. It's really odd. I don't know why my D-pad's being really weird. I might try to reconnect my SN30 Pro after this. It might be a connection issue. Please tell me my SN30 Pro 2, the D-pad isn't finally giving me trouble. Come on, guys. Get up here. They're always going down. Oh, no. We missed it. Thing is, he doesn't have, like, a health bar or anything. Ah. Okay. Oof. Let's try this again. I thought that jumping was like a sign that he was gonna throw them. Okay, we're doing slightly better this time. Oh. Can't grab the potion. Oh, darn it, we lost it. At least this time we're like not taking any hits. Oh, and he's starting to catch on fire. I should have thrown it the other way. Oh, beat him. Woohoo! First boss down. Oh, wait. Oh. It gives you time to go catch the things. So let's take a quick break and let's assess. Number one, I need to reconnect my controller. So give me just a second here. Controllers, change grip. Let me just try reconnecting this. Okay, let's go back here. Okie doke. Now, let's take a look. Okay, I'm gonna scroll back up. Autograph signing. He came by college. Okay, so Champ Dancer, he came by your college. That's pretty awesome. My grandparents personally knew Adam West. So a lot of people out there knew Adam West, apparently. Apparently he's a super nice guy from what I heard. From everything I heard from, like, you know, like, people that have talked about him, apparently in real life he's a really nice guy as well. This reminds me of Ice Climber. It does remind me of Ice Climber somewhat. But a different feeling overall, because, like, Ice Climber had a lot to do with, like, manipulating the platforms. This one, you can't really manipulate the platforms at all. Wild One says, I already like this game. It looks like fun. Honestly, so far I'm having fun, by the way. It's hard to tell because things go so fast since it's an arcade-style game, but I'm having a lot of fun, like trying to figure out things, and I'm pretty sure as the levels get higher, it's going to get crazier and crazier. Now, there's 80 levels. We're at 11 right now, so who knows? Maybe we'll make it to the end. We have infinite lives, infinite continues. We can do it. How much is this game? I think it's like 24 bucks, I feel like saying. Let me see. 20 or 24. And the DLC, that's... Honestly, that's the one thing I wanted to say is I find it really too bad that they made the DLC. It's $20 for the base game. And then it's extra $10 to unlock the Monster Challenge mode. I find that if it was $20 for the whole game with the Monster Challenge, it would actually be properly priced, especially because visually it looks like they put a lot of effort into this. What I find unfortunate is that they put $10 into unlocking a mode. Like, the DLC is one extra game mode, and to me it feels like they just really put a paywall there, because it's not like adding extra content, it's just letting you use the monsters. I'm pretty sure that's already coded into the base game. When you buy the DLC, it probably just unlocks it in the code. Alberto Gonzalez says, I guess this is the first time you play it. Those graphics are gorgeous. This is the first time I'm ever playing it. And like I said, the only thing I did is I started up, I did like 2 levels, okay? Because I just wanted to see the visuals and whatnot before we got started, make sure the game was running and everything, because I don't want to show up to stream, start up a game, and then like have an issue with it or something. But that's it. 4 deaths to the same guy, LOL. Yes, yes, definitely. And yes, I am a noob, Jumping Bear. At this game, I'm definitely a noob. This game should be nicer on arcade stick if you have it, bro. I do have an arcade stick. I could break it out for this, but I'm feeling like it's just going to be an odd position here. You're going to see me back here with an arcade stick, but maybe. But definitely, if you have an arcade stick, I would strongly recommend it. Kyle Connor is from the city next to me. If you know, not sure who Kyle Connor is. I might be bad here, but if maybe you can tell me what he played or what he's in, I'll like click on to who Kyle Connor is. You love to get hit the same way, yeah. Honestly, yes. I'm sometimes, you know, like you're talking about the fire guy, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, I wasn't expecting them to be timed at the fire, but like every time I would jump up, it's like they would time, like they read your input that you just press the jump button and he fires off his fire. John G, I'd pay $4.99 for this game. Yeah, honestly, if you're not a huge arcade fan, I definitely think you need to wait for a major sale, because it does need to have a major sale. Nice, and then he goes down. Yes, I see KO the Kangaroo review. That is a possibility. That is a possibility, Juan. I cannot confirm nor deny if KO the Kangaroo is just a pre-order or actually on my console. I cannot confirm it. Ooh, what's the Rusty Sword Vanguard Island? Yeah, Rusty Sword. Hopefully I'll be finishing it this weekend, and hopefully I'll be talking to you about it beginning next week. That was sent to me by the developer, and from the description, it looks very promising. I had no idea what the game was. He sent me a code for it. I'm going to try it out, and hopefully I'll talk to you about it next week if I like it. Even if I don't like it, I'll probably talk to you about it, but hopefully I'm going to like it, and yeah. I refuse to enjoy this game unless it plays exactly like I remember. That is something I wish I would know how the original played to let you know, but it is tough for me to say because I did not play the original, so I'm sorry about that. Wait for a sale, too bad, this looks fun. Yeah, like I said, they are asking a lot with the DLC for a retro arcade game. It reminds me a lot of when, what you may call it, Clockwork Aquario. Like, that game was awesome, but it was so short, and the replayability factor was there, but like maybe not more than 3 or 4 times, and they were selling it for a little too expensive in my taste. Like, same thing here, but graphically you can see that there was a lot of effort put into it. Plays on Winnipeg Jets. Oh, yes, okay. Now I know Kyle Connor is. I don't know all the players, like, especially on other teams, I need to be refreshed who they are. Buggy Proc, $10 for a game mode. Sheesh, the development costs must be colossal, like what they did with PS Vita mem cards, subsidized production cost of console, yeah. But, so yeah, overall, so far, good game, slightly high price point. I would say it's definitely aimed at arcade fans, so you have to like arcade style gameplay, you know what I mean? Like, by arcade style gameplay, that basically means rapid fire, you go for high scores, because I don't think that this is gonna take me more than like 3-ish hours probably to get to level 80, if that much. Who knows? Maybe we might even make it there tonight if I don't talk too much. But hey, Scotty, by the way, I did not say hi to you. And hi, Buggy. I know I didn't say hi to you either. If I missed anyone else, just shout it out and I'll get you on the next round off. But so far, the power-ups are pretty chill too. Like, we haven't seen too many. We saw the sort of special ability where I just become a huge balloon and I can knock into everyone. We saw a speed up that speeds up the character. Honestly, makes things a lot easier for getting to the top. And we saw a boosted shot, so a stronger shot. Who drew that Mario Sonic? There, that is... Oh, it's not a drawing. She just colored it in. It's my youngest daughter. She gave it to me, and unfortunately, it got torn. But I keep it up nonetheless because she put a lot of effort into it. It used to be in my office, and when I had to bring my office stuff home, unfortunately, it got torn here and down the middle in the move. But you know, if I place it properly and put it back there, it's like that. But it's just colored in, like the shapes were already there. She colored them in when. Love Papa, and she wanted me to decorate my office with it. So that used to be up in my office. When I used to work out of the house. So yeah, let's return to the game. Let's do a few more levels. Hopefully see some more bosses. Honestly, I like that boss fight though. It took a little while to get warmed up on it, but once I did, it was pretty chill. I'm pretty sure there must be like, oh my god, so many tactics that I don't know yet in the game. Okay, by the way, my controller feels so much better now. Like, although I'm doing cruddy, but yeah, there was like a connection issue with my controller. The D-pad's fine. Now I can move like super freely. Now these red guys, oh no, it's happening again. I'm having issues again with the controller. I wonder if this is the game or really my controller. Like, hey, is this the first time I'm having drift? Because, like, my guy goes left without me pressing it. But not using the joystick, using the D-pad. Is this D-pad drift? Because, honestly, I've never had drift, personally. Like, all my controllers, for all the, like, 25 controllers I have, I'm lucky I've never had one drift. Now, okay, my controller's really busted. I'm always running left. Okay, hold on. Gonna have to fix something here. God darn it. What's wrong with my controller? Let me just see, is it on Switch mode? Let me just try that. Let me change grip here. Let me take it out of Switch mode. I don't know if it's possible. Well, theoretically, anything can drift. It just wouldn't be the same reason why a D-pad would drift that from a joystick. But, like, we can get into those technicalities later once I do fix this so that we can play. And if it continues, I'm going to switch controllers. Hopefully it's not an issue with the game. Because if it starts doing it among a lot of controllers, I'm gonna have to start wondering if the game has an issue. Oh, nothing's hitting my joystick on the controller, right? No other controllers are connected. Okay, I'm just wondering, like, in case a second controller got connected and okay, it stopped for the moment. So we're good. We're back. Whatever was happening for the moment has stopped. Oh, we got the super move again. So you really have to try to knock the characters out with other characters. That's what gives you the drops. I don't know if you noticed, if a character, the character that becomes a snowball and dies, you don't get anything. But if your character knocks into another character and you kill it that way, you get a drop, generally. Or you have a chance at getting a drop. Come on. Come up here. You know you wanna. There we go. I'm sort of starting to get a hang now. I'm gonna say something, it's like Pac-Man. Every type of character has a programmed approach. Like the red guys go straight for you. So wherever you are, the red guys are gonna try to come at you. While the green guys, if you noticed, they always stay one level above you or one level below you, and they wait and they want you to jump into their fire. So basically, as you go through the game, learning the sort of patterns of the different guys seems to be the path for victory. And now this guy's throwing shurikens, man. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the blue guy on the other side was throwing shurikens. I abused the invincibility there. Hopefully... Oh my god, I didn't get any of them. That sucked. Oh, come on! The floor was too thick. No, I want to continue. Why is it saying input name? Can't continue? I have... Oh, no, okay, we can continue. I just got a new high score, I guess. Okay, at least that time I got a red guy. So you see the red guys, we can just wait for them to come for us. Because we pretty much know that most of them are gonna come up here. Oh, he's not, though. This guy is like turning. There we go. One red guy down. Another one out. Another level up. Whew, 17. So I wonder if is it every 10 levels we get a boss? Who thinks it's every 10 levels we get a boss? I'm feeling that oh no, I want the green potion. I think that's our super move. No. Now this guy's spinning. I'm pretty sure when he's spinning, I cannot touch him, or I can't snow him, I mean, like. Oh, we're gonna test that theory. And there we go. He's out. Another level down. Woo. That's funny. I want that red potion. Speed up. Nice. Come on. Woohoo! Woof! Okay. Ouch. Ran straight into that one. There's a lot of people here. Ooh. Almost jumped straight into the fire. Speed up. Food. Speed up. Nice. Oh, yes, so another 10 floors, another boss. What? He popped out of the floor underneath us, so I guess you have to know that you have to stay out of that area. Ah. Okay, that was Okay. Can I snow these guys? Oh, yes I can. I don't know if this actually does damage. Ah, dang it. Drop them like right on. Honestly, this guy felt easier than the first one, or maybe it's just I'm getting more used to the mechanics, but he felt easier than the first one. Hey, congratulations, let's go! You see that, Bear? Let's go! That must be, I think, Bear's favorite saying. Let's go. Oh, no. I'll input my name. This is a little... I wish it would remember your name when you're in a same playthrough. So you don't have to input it each time. I would feel, I think, just better. Like, if you're within the same playthrough, like, I see the point of, like, having to re-put your name when you're in a different playthrough, or at least it should, like, it should be the default option should already be set to the name that was used the last time, and then worst comes to worst, you can say you want to change it. There we go. Okay. Actually, take a little break again. Got 22 levels down. Let's take a look here. Yeah, honestly, that's it. What I was saying is D-pad drifting would be different because, you know, a joystick drifting is generally caused by your dead zone no longer functioning for XY reason, either because there's degradation of the pads on the inside and whatnot. But if it's a D-pad, it would be different because normally there are opposite circuits that you basically activate. And that would generally mean that... the general reason why a D-pad is giving faulty input is that the rubber membrane underneath, because most D-pads have a rubber membrane underneath, is stuck down or is making contact with the PCB board underneath basically all the time. Normally when you're not pressing it, it's supposed to not contact the PCB, but over time the rubber can get so like weak that it's just always contacting. But normally you feel it in the D-pad when that happens. But and yes, there is such a thing, but like it's way less current, and it's super easy to fix because normally all you do is replace the membranes. Like if you have old NES controllers, old SNES controllers, you can replace the membranes yourself. And I don't know if I ever, yeah, I think they're on the channel. Like I mod controllers, so I take apart controllers and I even mod them. Like I have original NES controllers that are LED backlit. I don't know if I ever, if you look on the channel, the videos are there. You can actually see how I did it. But like I have NES controllers that when you plug them in, like they're LED lit, and they're official controllers that have been repainted and basically that I modded it to do that. But yeah. I've just been using just D-pad lately. Honestly, I find D-pad is super. Hey, welcome back, Bear. You've just re-become a member. Thank you, sir. Welcome back. I'm gonna look if you have a message right away after. But welcome back, sir. Yeah, the D-pad I was saying. I lost track of what I was saying. Whatever. Oh yeah, to me it's like a habit. Like once I get back to using the D-pad, I just can't stop. I get drift on Streets of Rage 4, but I restart the game and it goes away. Well, see, me, I just have to reconnect the controller. I don't know, sometimes, especially with the 8-bit DOS, it does happen. It did happen before. It just hasn't happened in a very long time, where the controller sort of connects, but it's like it's giving false inputs. Me, I wouldn't be worried about... Oh, hey, suck. Now I see your message, Jumping Bear. Let's go! Yes. I gotta go eat dinner, but I should be back. No problem, Champ Dancer. Well, we'll be here when you get back, most likely. No one just happens to be here. Both the Castlevania and Contra collections are really good, but you have to like 8-bit games. Yeah. If you follow the channel for a while, no one. I love 8-bit games. I grew up in 8-bit games, so I have no issues with 8-bit games. And Contra collections are some of my Contra and Castlevania collections are some of my favorites. And the only reason I'm probably not going to pick up the Ultimate Contra collection is because I don't want to wait 2 years to get it, like for Castlevania. I'm saying 2 years, but we're just over a year now that I'm waiting for it. And if you go with the smaller collections, you actually get them way quicker. So I might go for the one like in the middle. Jason says, I love Bloodstained. Bloodstained is a great reimagining of Castlevania. Either whether we're talking about the, whether we're talking about the Curse of the Moons, which are just amazing old school Castlevania, or if we're talking about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, I feel like saying. Ritual of something. Yeah, Ritual of the Night, I feel like saying. Great games all around. This one feels like arcade games that will be fun for like half an hour before it starts to feel repetitive. Which is why I said Undead Eggmeister before picking up, make sure you're into arcade games, because all arcade games obviously eventually start feeling repetitive. Look, when I reviewed this week Cotton, like you're replaying the same levels. Even when you have all 14 unlocked, you're replaying the same levels over again, but with a different style each time. I'm super into that because I don't mind that type of repetition when it feels somewhat fresh nonetheless. But so far I'm liking it. What I saw, to answer Sarapod's question, there does not seem to be an option to change to the original graphics, but there is an option to put it in black and white or Game Boy color and add a CRT filter, but not the old school graphics. And I did check the old school, I did see the old school Snow Bros, and I know a lot of people are not liking this like new arcade style, but personally I would just say that I find that if you would actually translate this into a modern arcade cabinet, I find these nice chunky graphics would look really right at home in a modern arcade cabinet. Like they're nice, super chunky graphics, but unfortunately there doesn't seem to be the original one. I'm gonna go recheck for you after Sarapod to make 100% sure. I just didn't see any options to get the original graphics. And if you stick around, because I think we'll lose our game if I do that, I'll show you the options once again to switch to the black and white and the green. If not, you can always just, if we don't have time to do that, or if you don't stick around till the end of the stream, once the stream's over, I always put it back up on the channel. You can check out the first like 10 minutes of the stream. You'll see it where I show the CRT graphics and the green and white ones. Okay, I'm going to get it. Thank you. That is Bloodstained, or no? We're talking. Not sure what you're talking about, Jason. What you decided to get? I don't know if it's this or something else, but you can always let me know. Sure. Hope you're gonna enjoy the collection like I did. Ugly Sonic makes a cameo in the new Chip and Dale movie. Yeah, I saw that today. It was like plastered all over like social medias. That is freaking funny. Movie is Jumping Bear. I love tacos. I got them all Bloodstained because of you and this Rob Man guy. Awesome. I love food in general. I got all the Bloodstains. Awesome. They honestly, Bloodstained, it just sucks that Konami stopped making good Castlevania. And I said it this week in Cyborg when I was talking about Super Cyborg. like every company tries to reinvent the wheel when they make a new game. And I'm not saying that you can from time to time take a chance, but they're like, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to deliver a really good game with maybe 1 or 2 original mechanics, with tried and tested, with time-tested like formula behind it. Like take Mega Man, take Castlevania. You can try from time to time to innovate. Like innovation, like Mega Man to Mega Man X was great. But why? Because everything that was great from Mega Man was still there. They just added a new layer to it. When they did Mega Man X, I feel like saying 7 was probably the one I hated the most. The game didn't feel like a Mega Man game. Okay, I'm thinking Mega Man, for example. Konami tried the same thing with Castlevania, like on the N64. Castlevania on the N64 doesn't feel to me like Castlevania. And even before, like Symphony of the Night was like an awesome leap. They took a chance there and it paid off. But they went into a different genre. But anyway. What I was going to say is that they don't need to do everything new and everything different. And honestly, I think that there's a lot of classic franchises should have 2 branches. You know, like before Mega Man and Mega Man X. Mega Man X pushes the envelope. Mega Man is Mega Man. Like, I love Bloodstained because you have Ritual of the Night that pushes the envelope, goes into Metroidvania Symphony of the Night, and you've got the Curse of the Moon series that stays true to the old school. A lot of game franchises, like honestly, who wouldn't love to see a new, like personally, that's what I'm thinking, who wouldn't love to see a new old school Mario game? And I'm not talking about like new Super Mario's in 2D, but with like almost 3D sprites. I'm saying, who wouldn't love to see a new Super Mario game done by Nintendo, but in like the 16-bit formula? You know what I mean? Like Super Mario World 2. Sell it for $20 or $30 with a small team behind it that can develop it. Awesome. Or hand it off to a really good indie studio. Like grab the developers of Shovel Knight. I always hate it because every time I try to think of their name, I can't. But grab the developers of Shovel Knight and like they used to do with the Mario and Luigi franchise and say, look, make us a new old school 8 or 16-bit style Mario game. Like Nintendo, I think, could cash in on both ends where they put new franchises made by their first party and old school franchises by like super good indie developers. Anyway, Yacht Club, thank you, Juan. But yeah, I would love to see that. And that is the only part that having the Switch now, I think we lost from Nintendo, is that we used to get like, you know, when we had Game Boy Advanced and GameCube, we used to get like old school franchises on the Game Boy Advanced, like an old school franchises of the first parties, and then we used to get the pushing games on the GameCube. Since Nintendo now has like the Switch that is like both portable and, it's like we lost that line of old school games. But yeah. Honestly, think about it, or think about an old school Zelda game. Who wouldn't freaking love to play a direct sequel to A Link to the Past? Or like a game in A Link to the Past style at indie game prices. Like Nintendo could cash in both on indie games with their franchises and first party games with their franchises. And I don't understand why they haven't done that yet. I understand that they want all their games to be super expensive, but they could do it. And people would eat that up. Well, like A Link Between Worlds. Yeah, exactly. A Link Between Worlds is like a sequel, but you know what I mean? Is like think of a brand new one on the Switch done with old school Zelda. You're right. A Link Between Worlds is almost like a sequel to A Link to the Past, but a Capcom Zelda. But yeah, anyway, those are things that I always think about, and I'm like, how has no one at Nintendo thought that this is a good idea and tried it? At least with a franchise. Like, take one, like, If they're scared that it might not work, take like a B series franchise and give it to an indie studio. Take F-Zero and give an indie studio and say, make us a new F-Zero in the old school style. Like in 16-bit style or maybe 32-bit style, you know, like Game Boy Advance style. Would be freaking awesome. But anyway, let's get back to the game. Sorry guys, it's Friday. I don't know what, I'm talkative tonight. There are nights like that. Bear has to deal with it sometimes. But yeah, let's go. Floor 22. Boom. Okay, we can't get him when he's full spin, but we can get him when he's half spin. Is one of the fire guys gonna come up here? Of course not. And now they can throw fire downwards? Oh, you made a mistake, bro. There we go. Oh, what's the blue one? Snow power shot. Oh, so our shot is just stronger. Boom. There we go. Level 22 down. Ah, I knew I was going to get pinned there. Ah, they were right on me. I'm getting too greedy by trying to make it to the top every time. Let's go. Ah, jumped right into that one. No high score that time. Oh, our score resets though when you use a continue, so I guess if you're high score chasing, you're gonna have to finish this on 1 life. Ah. Fire guy got me. And that sumo guy is scary at the top. When he's doing his weird attacks. Yeah. What? Come on, fire guy. What? Oh my god, come on. Oof. Okay, now this level's starting to be something. Hey, no way. I disagree with that fully. Man, the sumo guy is crazy. His projectiles just seem super unfair. I can't even make it up there. Like, I'm not sure how we're supposed to deal with the guy. Oh, he disappears when we kill everyone else. Okay. He's like Donkey Kong and he just stays there and... Okay, so I can just stay in the ball forever. That was funny. We were like locked in the snowball. I'm not sure why the snowball would just, like, I get because we were bouncing between 2 walls, but normally when that happened, eventually the snowball would break. Not complaining because it allowed me to pretty much eliminate everyone on the screen. The speed ups feel so much better though. $27. 3 more levels and we should be getting another boss. The blue one is Snow Power Shot. And I think we still keep our speed up. Yeah, we do. Nice. So the power-ups do add up. So I imagine once you get all the power-ups like this plus snow speed up, and I think there's one that gives you a longer shot. I think we got it once. Oh, they messed up there. I don't get this. I can't jump on the platforms here. had to be quicker. Dang. Ah. Trying to get to the top there, but... Wow, that was so sure I was done for. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. No. Whew. I think you're thinking of Join Mac because it feels like when they're his animation when he's throwing his shot feels like when they're throwing their axes. I think that's why you're thinking of Joe and Mac, because when you just said that, it made me think of that too. Come on. And I had to jump down. That's a long way down. There we go. Woo! Finally, this one's down. 430. Nope, we're against pair bosses, apparently. Dang. Ouch. Okay, these guys aren't messing. Now we have no power-ups, so that's going to be very challenging. Oh, come on. Why was I facing the wrong way again? Oh. Oh, I thought I killed one. It looked like he dropped over. Now he's blue. Now he's blue too. Like, hopefully it doesn't take like 16 hits because I don't think I can do that. Oh, one's gone. There we go. Woof. Okay, wasn't that many hits. Good. Woof. And by the way, I got the answer how I can get to platforms that look like they're higher. You just have to hold down the jump button longer. Like you have to long press it and he actually jumps a little bit higher. I want that. Oh, come... No, I disagree. I got him with the snowball first. No. Refuse that. Okay, that time he got. Come here, monkey man. Good thing we have like infinite lives for this playthrough. Man, respect for someone who can do this like without dying. Because this is intense. It's laid back yet intense. Am I stuck here? Okay, there must be something I'm not getting because I can't double jump. Even if I long press the jump, I'm like stuck here. So is this like a trap and you have to really make sure that you don't drop here? Because they're... Oh my god. Look, the Halloween guy there is there at the top. I don't know what he's doing, but he's messing around over there. Now I have a ghost coming at me. What? What? No. Nope. Nope. Ah. Got me. So that seems like a trap. You have to really not go there. Like it's insta-death. And I just went there again, but on the other side. Okay, I must be missing something in the controls. It's like, it can't be that if you... Whoa, why did I manage to jump it that time? I hate that when I don't get stuff. Like, why it just worked that time, but last time I was trying it like a dozen times and it wasn't working. I don't know, I feel like this controller's unlucky tonight. We're gonna... might have to sub it out. There we go. I think it gives us a moment of invincibility when we're in the snowball. Because, like, we're basically flashing when we take a ride when we get out of the snowball. There must be a way to abuse that. These fire-throwing Yetis are crazy. Come on, spin that dude. Woo. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna try and get to level 40 before we take another break. Because, you know what? We might get to finish this one tonight. Wouldn't it be awesome to do a full playthrough? Oh, come on, no. I touched his hair. Whatever. And I died for the speed up. That was so dumb because you don't even keep it. What? What? Come on. Can you stay in one place, please? Oh, nice. No power shot. I think that's the... Yes, super move. Boom. You down, bro. There we go. Woo. Can't join the channel? Oh, you mean membership, Jason? That's odd. Give me a sec. We'll look into that right away after. Just give me a moment here because it's the same thing here. I'm in another spot where I can't get out of. Super weird. Because I jumped it in the other level. No, but I don't want to go down there. No. Oh, no. I guess I have to be in a snowball? Is that it? Come here. Come here. Come down here. Yes. Come down here, but not... No, not fire. You come down here. Come. Come down here. Yes, come here. Oh man, whatever. That shuriken was like... not really touching me. Hold on, guys. That's the only thing about these arcade games. It's hard for me to follow the chat at the same time as playing because it's such a focus-intensive game. At least it's better for streams than like 2-hour dialogued RPGs, which are great. It's just not great for streaming. Crazy spin dudes. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, just all spin on me at once. Like, what the heck? Wow. One spinning at me, I jump to try and get out of the way. The other one throws a shuriken at me. That actually got me out of the hole. Oh, come on! Come on, stop spinning, dudes. Ah. Feels super bad when they're like just spinning at you. There's like nothing you can do. Come on. Oof. Okay. This one's down. Wow. I feel like these levels are starting to just troll you. Like there's a bunch of places that if you go, you just stay stuck there. I'm really wondering if there's like a mechanic for jumping higher that I'm just not getting. Like other than being in a snowball, because that I just really like. I realized. Okay, come on. Like here, like why can't I jump? Can I get like running jump? No. No. And if I hold down jump, I can't charge it. Just adds credits. Yeah, it's like you have to wait here. This dude jumps down. The pumpkin dude, I have to keep hitting him because or else he's gonna spawn the ghost dude that's just gonna come and kill me. At least I respawn at the bottom. There we go. Woo! Level 40. Ouch, that was not the way. Okay, like, wow. Guess we have to, can I? No, I can't. Oh, come on. He was iced. Woof. Okay, these guys are something else. Come on. I would have liked an upgrade to just something. Oh, come on! Get me up there. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna just stick here. Will they get lower? like no use trying to go higher. Okay, not much better because I get smoked there. That one. Oh my god. Woof. These guys are like freaking intense. I'm trying to push it to get a upgrade at the beginning so that I don't have to deal with them like with just my normal speed and my normal shot, but not obvious. Like if I could get a decent upgrade, it wouldn't take me so long to turn these guys into snowballs. Come on! No! Oh. Woof! Yeah, we have like 40 people watching. I know it's like a lot. But it's pretty good, man. Honestly, I'm glad, and it's a pretty interesting game, and it's one of those games I think you're gonna have to see if it's your thing, because it's, unless you know the old game, I think like, wow, you'll have no idea what to expect here. My God. Dang. Woof. Okay. Yet again, let's try this one. Come on, give us an upgrade. You're so stingy. There we go. 1, 2. That one. Oh, man, the fire got me. There's so much to keep a track of here. No! Thing is, it's like without the upgrades, this is horrendous. Oh, I got the speed up this time at least. I have to keep it. Now if I can keep this, this could be a game changer. Oh no! Lost it. Without the speed up, it just feels like I'm completely at the mercy of these fire things. Woof! Okay, we might be a while on this one. Oh. On both. Went for the wrong one. Come on. Okay, we're just gonna scrap it. Because... yes. Points. Still have to come down because, or else we're gonna get trashed by... like, those fires are super inconsistent, like, where they drop. Come on! Ugh. What? Get off me. Oh my god, I thought I could circle straight back up. It's the fire is really the problem. Honestly, the guys, the purple guys, not too bad. It's the fireballs that are... oh, come on. Disagree. Oh my god. Even if he's on the lower level, if his like top of his head hits you, it counts. Man, I think we're gonna spend more time on this level than all the rest of the game so far. Come on. Oof. I'm gonna hate the song to this level so much. Man, like, no. That should not work like that. New. Like, what the heck, man? Just run straight into me. No, the snow doesn't put out the fire, man. It stops them, but it makes them turn into like a spot of fire where you stop them. If it was putting out the fire, you see, it just turns them into a fire there, but it doesn't actually put it out. And that's the issue. Like, you can't... And there's just too much happening at once to deal with all of it. But as long as I can stay up here, and that this guy doesn't come up here, which he's doing now. Like, if you can stay on the top level, and the boss not come to that top level, you have sort of a chance. Ugh. I don't see how we can do this, man, on like 2 lives. Long range shot. Oh, come on. Oh, no! We got one in the red zone, man. I think, like, that's, like, one more shot and she's down. Ah! I should have ran it to the top. Okay. No, I think I'm starting to get a bit of the, Oh, maybe with the speed up now, though. He's obviously gonna come there. Okay, we might have a chance here if that guy doesn't... Oh, he did come top. God dang it. That guy didn't come top. If he comes top, I really have to be at the edge to jump over his head. Like, you only have one shot at it, basically. I'm sort of in a good spot. Ah, I was in a good spot. If I book it up there, I can maybe make it. Yes. No! I have to book it to the top. On the other side. This side. Come on. Oh, one down. Yes, baby. No! Oh, I still have a life. I still have a life. I still have a life. We aren't done yet. We aren't done yet. Raw. One more. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That felt good. That felt good. Whew. Holy, no time to rest, eh? What? We like and exit the top of the screen now? That is insane. Insane but awesome. It's a nice new mechanic. Oof, hold on. Ugh. Baby seal, man. Baby freaking seal. Oh my god. Dang. So let me just go up here. Okay, so... yeah, so I don't know what's up, Jason. When you say you can't join, is it like the button's not working? Or is it like when you go through the process, something's blocking at one point? If not, worst comes to worst, like you can send me an email or something if you need help with anything. If not, I mean, I would love to have you as a member, but you know, it's the most important thing is you're here with us. But if not, let me know if it's the button or anything, because if it's that, I can try to check on my end if there's a problem. But yeah, Double Dragon on the Master System, so many fist fights with my cousins. That game was evil. Oh my god. Dude, you have the most people watching since I started. Yeah, I know. We went up to like 40 something at one point. It just sucks that they came in for the one fight that I could not do. You know what I mean? But yeah, we were up to like 40 something people at one point I saw. And I'm like, all they're seeing is me dying over and over and over again. Astro Warrior and Hang On Bro Classic. Brutal. I like how Rick melts. Hard to watch that one. Definitely Canadian physics. Guys, you and your Canadian physics, man. It's not. It has nothing to do with the Canadian physics. It has to do with the game is unfair. And I'm gonna switch controllers because the controller is weird tonight. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm gonna give this one a rest. I'm gonna switch to my normal Pro controller, and I don't know why it's doing that tonight. It's like it did that to me once before, but like a really long time ago. I'm gonna just switch to my Pro controller. But to continue on, because I did have a few issues there where I was wanting to turn one way and he was looking the other way, which is just annoying, and I might have to take it apart. Let's see. I don't think I dropped any liquid in it, so that shouldn't be an issue, but yeah. But I feel you, Jason. That fire, like, I felt like the snow should have been putting out the fire. Like, if you mash the fire, I felt like it should put it out, like, after maybe 2 or 3 shots. But, no, it didn't help at all. Needless Dragon, speaking of frustration and challenging, I just finished Mega Man 0. Mega Man 0's hard. They're harder than the normal Mega Man, by the way. But, yeah. Woof. Just let me know, Jason. Like I said, if ever there's anything, if ever it's on the channel end that you're having a trouble with the button or anything like that, let me know. I'll try and check on my end if there's anything I can do. I'm just gonna take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be back in like just a minute. Okay, guys? We are back. Okay. So yeah. But seriously, when you think about it this way, I was thinking about that while I was away. We're at level 40 what? 42? 42? Original game had 50 levels. So that was probably one of the huge gatekeeper bosses in the arcades for the people that are really, really good, to make sure that you had to drop in a bunch of quarters. Because that's like that in the original game, that would have been like the before last boss. So that's probably why the intensity goes up so much. Especially since the previous bosses were intense, but really at a different level. That was the really first gatekeeper so far. But yeah. Now, Venom sneaked her way downstairs as soon as I opened the door. So she's sitting on me. Hopefully she won't hit the microphone too much. I put it a little higher up here. It might be in front of me, but at least her tail is going to miss it. Or I hope so. Sorry about that, guys, if it's making awful noise because of the arm. Actually, hold on. I can flip it. It's going to be a little different, but here. You guys should still hear me perfectly, and it's going to prevent her from hitting it with her tail. So, sorry about it. It's in the camera shot, but if she goes away, I'll put it back down. Oof. Okay. Let's do this. So now, yes, apparently we have screen wrap in the game. It's funny because, like, there's like a huge advantage to just staying in the snowball. Because you can, like, get it to last longer and really beat the snot out of these guys. There we go, 42 done. Let's do 43. Now I feel like I'm gonna die because... Where am I? Yeah. Ah, dang. I didn't put it like a weird name. Dang. Okay. Because I fell and I must have fallen straight onto a bat. There we go. Speed up. Down there. There we go. Woo. Venom moved away a little bit. Drop here. Oh no. That's odd because there's a small portion of this that, because now we can sort of screen wrap, feels a little easier. Because before getting to the top of the screen would be like the problem, or the, like, you want to get to the top of the screen as fast as possible, but now you can sort of just cheat your way to the top by wrapping. Ah, dang. The Halloween guy shows up when we were taking too long. There must be like some kind of unseen timer for each level. If we're starting taking too long, the Halloween guy shows up. Pretty insane. What? Got like everything here. Hold on, I want this too. No. There we go. No, we lost both our power-ups. That super sucks. Hold on, if I drop here. Here, bat dude. Ah, no. Venom, you're annoying me. I know. I love you too. Just don't jump on this keyboard. I see where you're looking, and that is a no-no. Daddy cannot have you jumping on the keyboard. Yeah, honestly, like, although it's a super fun mechanic, it does feel like the screen wrapping has made it easier. Maybe it's hard if you sort of can't wrap your head around it. Maybe some people might have trouble, like, wrapping their head around the mechanic, but if you do, it just seems like this overpowered. Where I'm just, like, shooting anything and wrapping constantly around. I could go here. Whoa! New boss. How's this guy gonna be? Oh! It is like the end of the game because that's Puri Puri and whatever her name is. Oh, dang. Nah, oh, they have to hit the teeth and then they drop. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, well, honestly, I think although that boss fight was extremely difficult, it made me have to get better, like, very quickly. Like, you know, gatekeepers are good in two senses. Like, some people, like, they hate gatekeeping in games, but those are what push you to generally really get better at a game that sometimes maybe you're not that good at. I'm not saying that all of a sudden I'm great, because I just took another death here. But, you know, I have no problem with some games having more challenging parts. I really wonder if this damages them or if I'm doing this for absolutely nothing. What? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I so... Whoa, what? So the empty bubbles I have to make sure not to touch, because I can apparently get caught in them. Fire. This is a dude. Oh, no. Is that my last life? No. Ah! We have another problematic one, but now that we know I have to stay away from the empty bubbles. Oh, come on. Totally disagree. Oh, it was like hopeless. Oh, trying to get the blue potions there. Woof. Okay, gonna be another challenging one. Let's do this. I really wish I knew if this damages them. 'Cause I wouldn't like. Oh, come on. Okay. At least we have a speed up now. Oh, these bubbles, man, these bubbles. Add a few credits in here just in case so we don't run out. I really wonder if like we're gonna get an ending to this and then get like a bonus section. I'm gonna mash like crazy. You guys might hear like some. Oh no. No, no. Dang, okay, I can get out of the bubbles. Come on. Oh my god, my wrist is killing me. Yeah, I know there should be 30 stages after this one. I just wonder if we get like a fake ending, just because this would have been normally the ending of the real game, of the original game. I'm saying the real one, but original Snow Bros. We'll see. We'll find out shortly. I have to stay out of the fire. Man. The worst is I was running out of mashing power that last game. Nope, nope, nope. I am not dying to a bubble. We're doing pretty good this time. No. I'm saying that. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't say it. Of course. Oh man, we got one down. No! Oh, I still have a life. Oof. It's like they're purposefully not letting me be on the right side. Woo! Yes. And Venom's gone. We can put this back down. Oh my god. Oh, we do get like a little fake ending. We finally stopped them and rescued the princess. Puri Puri and Poochie Poochie. Are you both okay? Sorry if there's noise. Yes, we are okay. Thank you. Great. Let's head back home. But why are you guys still cursed princes? I think I will have to face King Artich. Okay, so that wasn't, well, that was obviously not King Artich. Those were two big rockheads. Woo! Fuck yeah. Baby Celia. My god, I slipped up there. Oof, Ultra Instinct Rick, yeah. I just skipped the Super Saiyan, went straight to the Ultra Instinct. That's why the hair didn't go yellow. Oh my god. But seriously, guys, oof, that was something. It's 8:20. I don't know if I want to keep going tonight, in the sense that I think we ended where the normal game should have been. 30 more levels, I'll be honest, is going to probably be way too long, in the sense that like, even though my wife is gone with the kids, she should be back in like 20-ish minutes, and I would prefer, you know, when she's back, that we can either just shut down the stream or whatnot. And I feel that if we go in between this level and 80, it's actually going to be a worst ending to the stream. You know what I mean? Exactly. We're gonna end the gaming night on a high note. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get off. It just means that we're not gonna game anymore, and that might be why my controller doesn't work anymore, because Venom decided to throw it onto the ground. So just give me one tiny second. I'm just gonna, man, I'm sweaty from that. I actually started sweating. It's crazy. It's getting hot now too here, so it's like not as chill as it used to be. But I'm going to, oh, good night, Wild One. Have a good evening. Later, man. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, Ricardo, hi guys. Getting here just as we just finished up level 50 of the game. Yeah, don't forget the DLC. Oh my god. We're probably going to, because hey DJ, I forgot to say hi to you, man. No, I did not get the collector's edition yet, but I am going to order it off of PlayAsia, the DJ No Good, by the way. I'm going to order the collector's edition of this at the same time as Pocky and Rocky, which I still have to order the Japanese edition now that I know like the art isn't the same. I'm just waiting to have $100 of stuff that I want to get, because I don't know if you guys saw now, if you order $100 or more on PlayAsia, shipping is finally free. So, by the way, if you guys didn't know, yeah, if shipping is now finally free on PlayAsia for orders over 100. So I just like need like a third game, because I have this, I have Pocky and Rocky, and I need a third one. Maybe Chrono Cross, but basically Chrono Cross, there's still a possibility I could be getting a physical edition of the game free, which is why I haven't bought it yet. But I'm sort of done with waiting, because I don't want to lose the second shipment of PlayAsia. I put it up yesterday because I had put a watch on it, and it finally, they finally got in a new oh, that would be awesome. Undercover Cops. I would definitely like to play Undercover Cops. That would be awesome. DJ No Good, I'm up to 2,300. Dying. What are you getting? Give us some titles. Give us some great stuff you're picking up. I want to hear what you're picking up there. Sounds like you're getting some really nice stuff. Oh, I know what I could get. Eastward. I don't have a physical of Eastward. That could be actually a really nice one to wrap that 3-pack up and be like at $100. But Pocky, I'm actually not sure it's going to be enough, because Pocky and Rocky is super cheap. It's like 32. Then we have this, I feel, is in the 30s. No, we're probably going to be okay, because I think Eastward is like 40 or 45. So I think we're just going to be over 100. Yeah, it's 100 American, Jason. I didn't check Canadian, honestly. I just did not check. I'm assuming it has to be 100 American, because I wouldn't see, like, if it's 100 in any currency, it would be a little abusive, in the sense that, you know, let's be honest, right now the Canadian dollar is not doing great. So like, if someone flips it to Canadian currency, because you can choose whatever currency you want, it actually just says 100. I feel like reading the terms and conditions on that. Hold on. Let's flip the, I'm gonna switch the stream to this view here. And I'm gonna move this over here. Give me a sec, guys. Move this there. I'm gonna move this here. This does not have my address in it. No, I'm not signed in. Good. Sorry, guys. Have to be extra careful. Let's do this, and then let's do this. I think it kills the audio too. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're on PlayAsia here. Let me just pull up the stream so I can still see the chat. So yeah, I know it's hard to be Canadian sometimes. It's like there's good stuff and there's bad stuff. I'm gonna show you guys something on the eShop later. However, because I still maintain that for most purchases, okay, Canadians should be buying from the US eShop. However, I'm gonna show you a secret thing, even for Americans, why even every American should theoretically have a Canadian eShop account. Okay, I'm going to show you after, because Canada has generally all the exact same games as the US, but we don't have the $2 limit on our games. You know how right now in the eShop, when a game is discounted, they can't discount it further than $2? On the Canadian eShop, you can still go under $2. So you can sometimes pick up some games for crazy cheap. But let's just look at the shipping terms here. It doesn't say. It's not. And it's weird because the banner here, like right now, I'm in Canadian currency up here. If you look at the top right, it says I'm in Canadian currency, and it still just says 100. But we can't click on the banner to get like details. Weird. Gonna have to try that out. Very weird. So yeah, but I'm going to test it out for you guys, and I'll get back to you in a future stream. Like, when I'm ready to order the games, what I'll do is I'm going to make sure that I have a cart that's like... Because it's not that I don't want to be signed in, it's just that I can't, you know... If I sign myself in, try to make a cart and check out, obviously my address is going to show up somewhere. So it's like probably not the best thing to do that on stream. So I'm gonna hold off on that, but I will get back to see if it works for 100 Canadian. I heard, yeah, there's a frame rate issue with Chrono Cross, but most people that I heard that picked it up said it's worth playing through nonetheless. Like, the frame rate issue I heard wasn't enough to say like don't pick up the game. But I'll be totally honest with you guys, I haven't played it. Like, you know how I hate recommending a game that I haven't played, but I know Chrono Cross, a lot of people were waiting for the shipment of PlayAsia, which is why I didn't put in a video or anything, but I did put a post out that it was there, because if you are convinced that you want it, I mean, I think you're going to pick it up anyway. Basically, I personally, the only reason I didn't pick it up yet is, like I said, a developer was supposed to send me a physical copy of it, and which is why I didn't ask for a digital code, because I didn't have time to review it. But if not, like, that's a game that even if it would have frame rate issues, I'm still actually going to pick it up. Based on the reviews I saw, it seemed to be still worth playing. But yeah. But okay, give me a sec. I wanted to show you guys like what I said about the eShop. And now you're gonna see a lot of purchases because I don't have a second Canadian account. I have a couple of US accounts, so you'll see a bunch of games that are purchased that you can't see the price because I have them. But it's just to show you guys why I'm so adamant. Like, I personally, like I said, I do all the eShop prices in the US because I still think that most Canadians, it's cheaper to be buying from the US eShop. However, even for Americans, I recommend you do have a Canadian account open as well, because you will get the exact same games, and it's easy for an American to buy like Canadian eShop cards, but you will get sometimes occasionally games that go under the $2 mark that are worthwhile. Let me just see. I don't know if there's going to be anything super worthwhile right now at the under $2 mark, but we're going to check quick. Okay. So let me just switch it back to the eShop, to our display. So give me a sec here. That's done. Let's go this, and this is down. Give me just one extra second to flip the chat over to the proper screen. So this is what I was explaining to you guys. The minimum $2 price on the eShop is only applicable in the US. In Canada, they haven't applied it. So these aren't games I would suggest, okay? So we're going to skip these. We're going to skip that one too. I have it, but there's a reason it's not on the list. Spooky Chase. Spooky Chase is a game that I normally recommend when it hits $2. You can't see the price, but it's between 99 cents and $1.19. And that is $1.19 Canadian. If you guys buy a $5 Canadian eShop card, it'll only cost you like maybe $4 American right now. 4-ish. So the game's equivalent to being even cheaper than the currency switched over to American. Xenon Valkyrie Plus, which I suggested a couple of weeks ago, $1.19 Canadian. So you can pick up Xenon Valkyrie Plus for even cheaper if you check on the Canadian eShop. The problem is in the videos, there's no way for me to be able to like sort of go through all of this, but Super Punch Patrol and Gunman Clive HD, they're $1.25 Canadian. So you can get even like when I suggest the $2 games, it's if you don't mind making Canadian eShop account and going through the trouble of having to use gift cards that you would buy on Amazon or something for Canadian accounts, you can actually save extra money if you check if the $2 games are under $2. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't really happen for anything other than mostly the $2 games. Like Blood Will Be Spilled is $1.74 Canadian. And but yeah, it's if I would check from time to time. The problem is for the videos, it would become extremely tough to say like, okay, it's $1.99 in the US, but you can get it maybe at $1 Canadian, at $1.19 in Canada, and stuff like that, because other regions are going to start wanting. Are going to say like, why don't I do the prices for other regions and whatnot? But yeah. You want to get Eastward for $15 or less, you'll wait. It could happen. If it happens, it's going to be this Black Friday. The only thing I would say, Jumping Bear, if you want my total honest opinion, if it doesn't go on sale majorly this Black Friday, you're going to have to pick it up on a decent sale, but maybe not lower, because I don't think that Eastward, the physical edition, is going to be a game that's going to be easy to pick up in like 2 years' time. I don't know if you understand what I mean. It's like, it's not a game like Mario Odyssey, where even 4 years later, you can pick up a copy in any store. Eastward, once they have a certain print number out, they're not going to print anymore, and they're just going to depend on digital sales, in my opinion. And currently, they haven't been discounting the digital version almost at all. Like, I think we saw like maybe one drop. But yeah. Oh, you want digital? Then you can. But same thing. If it'll probably be, if we have a chance for $15 or less, it'll be this Black Friday. But Chucklefish are not big on big discounts. Like, other than Black Friday, they don't do that many huge discounts. Not saying we're not going to get it discounted, and maybe it could drop, and maybe I'm wrong, and at one point, boom, we're going to get it for $10. But Chucklefish, if you look at most of their games, don't go on sale that often, except for the big events like Black Friday. But yeah, so I just want to show you guys that basically the $2 price limit is only for the US. So if you don't mind making a Canadian account, could be pretty decent. Yeah, I know, but I think it was last Black Friday that was $22, if I'm not mistaken. Black Friday or New Year's sale, I think. I'd have to, hold on. Eastward, because I know I had it in a video at one point. I know I had it in one video. But it only has a $24 sales price normally. The normal price digital is $24.99, right? I think. Yeah, it's $24.99. eShop. Yeah, you see, it hit on the eShop. It hit $22.49 on January for the January sale, New Year's sale. New Year's sale. But yeah, so it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But in my opinion, we're gonna see it at like Black Friday, which doesn't really matter because we have so many other games to play before that it's gonna. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can make it to Black Friday to play Eastward. But I have it. But I mean, I want to pick up a physical. That's a game I'm gonna double dip on, and I don't mind paying again to get a physical copy. Oh, I didn't show you guys what games are finally coming in. Hold on, I took a screen capture that did not show my address. Let me see, send it to my email. Moms sometimes, man. Moms sometimes. My mom keeps trying to write to me, and she knows on Friday that I stream, and it's nothing important, by the way. I checked to make sure it's not majorly important, but she keeps trying to write to me, and she knows I stream on Fridays. It's just funny. And it's just about, like, she wants to know about weekend stuff. It's one of these two. I'm just gonna send both of them. Give me a sec here. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to flip this stuff back over. That is done. Give me a sec here. That is definitely not it. That is definitely it. And Venom is back. Come here, girl. Oh, lay here. Just lay down, be quiet, and we're all good. Okay, hold on. No, that is not it. My God, I knew I took a screen cap. What the heck? Where the heck did I put that screen cap? I know what's up. Cat, if you hit the mic one more time, I'm gonna have to put you upstairs. I can't find it. It's so annoying. Okay, who cares? I will tell you guys instead. Yes, you can leave now. Okay, so the basically the two games I'm finally getting from Limited Run Games is Infernax and the Angry Video Game Nerd Deluxe Edition. So they were mailed 2 days ago, and which means I'm most likely getting them between, I would say, Tuesday and Thursday, because it's a holiday here in Canada on Monday. So it's guaranteed that there's no mail. So I'm getting them most likely between Tuesday and Thursday. So we are going to most likely play either Infernax, which is an awesome, it's like a Castlevania / slightly RPG-like game. Or we are going to play the Angry Video Game Nerd Deluxe eventually, like over the next few weeks. Obviously, however, there's a lot of really decent games coming out pretty soon. So we're going to have to check that out. And honestly, I looked at the review for Deadcraft. I'm still super interested in that game. That game I'm super interested in it. We didn't play it tonight. It was in the vote, but it looks freaking good. Like, it looks good, but at the same time, the review was not stellar that I watched. But I'm still interested in it. I still think I want to play that. I just don't think I'm going to do a full review on it because I have already, as you saw on my Switch dock, I have like, I would say about 5 games lined up to be reviewed in the next sort of week to week and a half. So I'm going to focus on that. And I sort of like focusing also on a few indies that other channels are not doing. Like I want to, I'm going to most likely be doing, there will be no turkey. Whether it's good or bad, I feel like a quick review. If it's bad, it might just be a 3 or 5 minute review, but I feel like there will be no turkey. I don't know why. I have a feeling about that game that it could maybe be good. Just like I had a feeling that Chefy Chef could maybe be good, and I think I was pretty right. I have a weird feeling that there could be no there will be no turkey for Christmas. Could actually be maybe good. But yeah. Oh, you just got a robot named Fight. That is awesome, DJ No Good. That is one that I missed. Hopefully one day though I'll be able to visit the limited run game store in person. That would be freaking awesome. But yeah. And I think I missed Tagade. Hey Tagade. Yeah, I missed I don't think you said very much in the stream tonight, but I did see your name earlier and I forgot to say hi to you. So hi Tagade. Relayer. Yeah, but honestly, like I said, some Mark Smith, greetings. Hey Mark, how you doing? Honestly, there's some games that I import sometimes just because I like better the art style on the boxes. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of Pirates? Like, it's such a weird game. This game, I could have played it, but 7 Pirates H. That's like it's like a weird RPG game where like you can actually invest into animating the chests of the women, from what I can say. But that one, I can actually, I was offered a code for it and I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be my kind of thing. 7 Pirates H. But it looks funny. I don't know if I should do a like quick review or something on it. Is there anyone in the chat that has any interest whatsoever in this game? 7 Pirates H. Yeah. I'll before we go, I'll give it a poll. I don't know. It didn't seem like a game to me that would necessarily fit super well with a lot of your interests, but who knows? Who knows? There's no names, by the way. I don't see who answered yes or no, so do not feel bad at all. But it is a super, honestly, it's just I don't want to ask for a code if I don't do anything with it. I don't like asking for codes when I don't actually do anything with it. Yeah, I heard, because at first if it was just fan service, I would have ignored it. But I heard it was actually good, but it has like fan service built into it. But I think it's optional, where you don't have to invest any time in that sort of kind of stuff. But yeah, maybe I guessed right, because I'm looking at the poll and it seems like most of you don't have interest in this, which doesn't mean other people wouldn't have it and wouldn't have watched the review anyway. But who knows? Maybe down the road, if I'm out of stuff and the code's still there, I can snatch it up and do something fun with it. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's sort of like Wife Quest. You know what I mean? When we played Wife Quest, it's that, like, it's over the top, dumb, like, you know, fan servicey adult content, but they actually made a decent Metroidvania behind it. Meaning that, good, not too bad. Snow Bros, I liked it a lot, Mark. Snow Bros, if you're into arcade games, big thumbs up. You have to like the graphics that they did for it, because I know it's going to be hit or miss. People that are really into the classic Snow Bros are really disappointed with how different the graphics are. But for people that are not offended by the Snow Bro, the graphics, um, I found the game super solid, super fun. It's pure arcade fun. Anyway, you can always watch the stream afterwards. We made it through the first 50 levels of the game. So there's 80 levels apparently, but we theoretically would have finished the original game, because the original game had 50, and then basically they tacked on an extra 30 levels. Yeah, okay, I got it, champ. I understand. So it's not optional. You might have to do it if you want to get into the mechanics of the game. I got it. So if you want to get a heavy hitter, you've got to get a heavy hitter. Oh my god. Yeah, but seriously, like, I don't mind stupid stuff like that. It's just like, it's hard. How do you review that? Like, how do you review that in a professional way? Although we're talking about games, you know what I mean? We're having fun. So there's ways to do it, but it's what really attracted me is that seriously, it ended up, from a lot of people's perspectives, being a good game. That's what I enjoy, is that it's okay that you do fan service, it's okay you do that, but at least have a good game behind it. One last thing. Well, we sort of talked about it. The new game, the new like Smash Brothers fighting game. Someone mentioned it. The name is not. I'm so freaking terrible with names. It's so annoying. Whatchamacallit, Verse. Something Verse, with the DC characters and the Warner Brothers characters. That one I'm seriously going to look into, but only when it comes to beta, because I'm sort of circling around because we jumped into the game. But I do think that game could be really worth covering. However, I do want to wait for it to be like in beta, not in limited alpha, because I'm just going to play it like on stream. Multiverse, thank you. I'm just going to play it on stream, and I don't feel like, I feel like if you're asking for the alpha, you're going to have to sort of give more feedback than I'll have from just a one playthrough. And maybe eventually I'll play it more, like once the real game's out. But I just feel like right now, since I don't know anyone else that will most likely have the limited alpha, I watched Morbius. What are your thoughts on Morbius, 1kilos? Because I have my thoughts on Morbius, but I don't want to anger anyone. Multiverses. Yeah, the multiverses, you're right. Multiverses. But yeah, so I'm gonna, once it's in, what's it? Yeah, that okay, thanks, 1kilos. We are of the same opinion. I was super disappointed in Morbius, and on top of it, personally, that was a character that I was really looking forward to being done right, because like I don't think it's a secret to anyone, but I'm a comic book fan as well, and I used to read a lot of comic books, and in the sort of Spider-Man associated heroes slash villains, because he starts out as a villain, but then, becomes sort of like a somewhat anti-hero. Sorry about that. Morbius is definitely among one of my favorites. So when you do one of my favorite characters really dirty in a movie, it really sucks. And I'm sort of getting, I'm starting to get really annoyed with Sony, like, butchering characters that Marvel could do right, like that Marvel Studios could do right. I'm really sort of getting annoyed with that, because that if Marvel tries to reboot it after, they're going to have a tougher time, because Sony put out like a garbage version first. That's what that's what annoys me. Yeah, but yeah. Well, I love the fact that comics are coming to movies, and I have no problem with them altering the comics as long as you stay true to the base nature of the character you're basing it on, and you make a good overall movie. You know what I mean? Like the Avengers movies, okay, coming from a pure comic book fan perspective, like there's a lot of things that are not right with the movies from a comic perspective, but I think the reason why a lot of fans get behind the movies is that within the universe they've created for the movie universe, everything makes sense. And that's why comic fans aren't going to go crazy over certain things that aren't like the comics, you know what I mean? And at the same time, they respect the base characters. Like, you know, Iron Man acts like Iron Man. You know, Captain America acts like Captain America and whatnot. What you do with them after that? No, Seven Pirates H. 53% said yes out of 13 votes. So not everyone voted, but for those who voted, it's 50-50. So it's more people would have been interested in than I thought. But yeah. Yeah, me too, DJ No Good. It's like I get it's money, okay? I get that it's money and like, but they know, like, it's just that they know they can make more money by butchering the characters till Marvel buys them back. You know what I mean? It's like, but like, so in the end they're like, let's make more money by butchering the character and then having nonetheless eventually Marvel buy them back and do them right. Sucks. You know what I mean? HBO's Peacemaker, yeah, Peacemaker is pretty good. I'm looking forward to the new season of The Boys, by the way. For anyone that follows The Boys, Boys is coming out, where we should be getting next season. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the exact date, but I know it's coming up, and that I'm looking forward to. The Boys is a great adaptation of the comic book, although once again not 100% honest to the comic books, but it's still nonetheless a great adaptation that I'm looking forward to. And oddly enough, I'm looking forward to seeing what Netflix does for they're going with a bigger budget reboot of Power Rangers, the show, but with like a less campy feel. I'm really looking forward to that, to seeing what they do with that. But I'm scared because Netflix can go both ways. And Netflix often gets the first season right and then screws it up later down the road. Like most of all the shows that I loved with Netflix, they get the first season like spot on and then they mess it up down the road. One of the rare ones that they haven't done that with so far is Cobra Kai, but I feel like creative control is really in the hands of the original showrunners and not Netflix as much for that one. So I feel that that's why we're getting pretty good stuff. Time spinner. Let me see. Visually, I need a help for that one. Time spinner. No, I did not play Time Spinner. Sorry, so I can't give you a read on that one. Let me just take a quick look though. I just want to see what it looks like. Ooh. Looks like it could be good though. 2D. It looks like 2D action. Nice pixel art. It reminds me really quick like that. It reminds me of Shantae. Like visually, quickly, reference-wise, a darker version of Shantae. So if it plays out well, could have some potential. And it goes on sale a lot, you said? Time spinner. Time spinner. Time spinner. I'll try and check it out. That seems like a very good suggested game, but it hasn't been on sale for a little while ish. But it looks like it is very, very good. I will take a look at it. Yeah, GameStop had a sale on 13 Sentinels. Yeah, it's the lowest. You're right, Champ Dancer. If $39.99 US is enough for you guys to jump on the game, it is available right now. You are right, 100%. Okay, well, you know, guys, I think we're gonna call it because wife isn't home yet, but I'm not gonna push things. So it was super fun hanging out with all of you. I hope you guys like this. I hope you like the new, like, it's not a completely new format, but I hope you like the fact that we take time to chat now and whatnot. You know, not just play game, and do nothing else. Yeah, but They Always Run has a game-ending bug, by the way. DJ No Good right now. They Always Run for the moment. Unfortunately, there are 2 games right now that I have that I did not review because for the moment there are game-breaking bugs where you can't finish the game, and They Always Run has a game-ending bug right now. When you get to a certain level, it should be fixable. By the way, it's game-ending, but it's like a event that doesn't happen. Basically, when you get to a point in the game, you have this guy that you're supposed to chase up a wall, and for the moment, for some reason, he gets stuck and he doesn't jump up the wall, meaning that it doesn't unlock the ability you need to follow him. And if you don't unlock that ability, you can't progress. Now, the developers are looking into fixing it, but rather than just come out with a video saying the game's broken, don't buy it right now, I'm hoping to, because other people did that. By the way, Alex over at Switch Corner and what's his name? Star or Shovelware both reported on the bug. So I just didn't want a third person out there making a video just saying there's a bug. I'd rather, once it gets fixed, doing a video saying they just fixed it and now the game is playable. So I'm most likely going to do that if I have time, unless like I'm swamped by like 12 other videos to prepare, and that when they finally fix the bug, it's like bad timing, but I'm going to try to cover it when that happens. But yeah, guys, okay, we're going to tune out because if I keep going on stuff, I'm going to keep going for too long. But one last thing. Okay, one last thing. I am trying to find a day where we could do a full day of gaming soon. Okay. I don't know if the interest is going to be there. I think I'm going to put up a quiz on the channel, like not a quiz, but on the channel, a poll on the channel to see if the room tour is gonna come. Okay, the room tour is definitely. I know. I owe you guys the room tour. Do not worry. I owe you guys the room tour. You guys are at least seeing a lot more of it now. But actually, it's not necessarily gaming with the fans. What I'd like to do is I'd like to buy a bunch of games and show you how I test out games for eShop deals. So we would spend the whole day going through like maybe 5 or 7 games that I bought that we're going to try the same way I do when I buy games for eShop deals, where I buy like a batch of 5 or 7 games that I think have potential, but I want to test out. And then all we do is like for like an hour and a half, we try a game, move on to the next, try a game, move on to the next. And like, okay, this game we're going to put on, this game we're not going to put on. So we could do like without it being a full eShop deals, because obviously when I do eShop deals, I do grab games that I already know are good. It's like a virtual, like you are setting up, helping me set up an eShop deals for once, just for like a change of pace. I don't think I'll be able to do that normally, but because that would be like a whole day thing. When I try 7 games out, times like an hour to an hour and a half each, if you think about it, that's like 8 to 10 hours of streaming. So I do need a full day to do that, where the kids are relatively quiet, which is why I want it coming up. So I want to throw out the idea. I just can't promise you exactly when it is, but the biggest chance we have is the summer's coming up. So if we want to do that, most likely it will be in the next couple of months that I'll be able to find a hole to do that. And I know that I am going to the Montreal Comic-Con on July 8th to 10th. Now, I'm not an invited person or whatnot. I'm just going to the Comic-Con myself. So if I don't do the 3 days, it might be in that weekend, because I know my wife is going to take care of the kids for that whole weekend. So right now, one of the dates I'm looking at is July 8th to 11th. Instead of doing 3 days at the Comic-Con, maybe I'll do 2 days at the Comic-Con and 1 day like doing that. But yeah. Anyway, just a couple of ideas I'm throwing out there. I'm probably going to put a poll on the channel just to see if there is like general interest beyond just, a few people. But even if it's just a few people, I'm probably going to do it anyway, because who cares? We don't need to be 100 to have fun. We just need to be a good dozen, and we can have a ton of fun. But anyway, so a couple of ideas that might be coming up. Okay, so for real this time, thank you guys so much for showing up to the stream. Hope you had fun watching me play Snow Bros. For those of you who were looking at picking up the game, I hope you saw what you needed to see to know if you want to pick it up. Personally, unless you're crazy about arcade games, I would wait for a sale, in my personal opinion. Although I love the game and I was having tons of fun, I do find that at $20 plus $10 for the DLC, I would prefer to wait on the game. And by the way, this is a game I bought myself. Okay, so I'm not like, I actually paid the money because I didn't get a code for it. So I paid the money to buy it. I'm going to buy the physical edition because I'm crazy and I love arcade games. But unless you have a crazy love for arcade games, just wait for a sale. It's probably going to happen. Maybe not soon, but it's going to happen. Okay, so having a good night, everyone. And as usual, I hope I'll see all of you in my next video.